Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Gil, and on this beautiful morning we are finding clear skies and the sun is arising. Yeah, it's a little cool out here. I'm showing 64 degrees and it feels a bit cooler because I don't know, we got some light winds blowing at about 7 miles an hour. So I decided to put my heated jacket on over my Bone Armor AirTech shirt. I guess you could say those saddlebags came in handy. And that's what I'd like to talk to you guys about this morning, is how your accessories, how your add-ons, how some of the features of your bike. It could be excessive, but some of that stuff really comes in handy. For a while I ran my motorcycle without saddlebags, and now having had them for the past month, I don't see how I did without them. I mean, I'm not one to carry the kitchen sink either. I carry a few items, maybe a hat, maybe a light jacket, a couple of pair of gloves, all things that could possibly fit in a larger tank bag, but I'm not one to run that tank bag every day. I just don't like that interference between me and the machine and the road. So those saddlebags, huge add-on for me. Everyone's got their thing that they have to have on their motorcycle or has to come with the motorcycle, and for me, it's those saddlebags. I sort of need something to put some stuff in. Easier to carry gym bags, lunch, incidentals. You can go inside of a store and have a bag and not have to strap it to your back or bungee it to the bike, passenger seat. Guys, leave in the comments below, do you have that one feature on your bike that you use daily? Every time you throw a leg over it, you find yourself accessing it or using it? For me now, it's the saddlebags. Makes you think how you ever did without them. Such a great feeling to have the road sort of to yourself, all things considered. I mean, I could be going westbound and facing all of that. You guys know, you guys watching the channel know I get enough of that. In and out of that stuff. This morning I just feel like macking, relaxing and enjoying the road and this motorcycle. I'm gonna have to put my heated grips on. Yeah, we'll put that on. Wearing these Reacts Tasker gloves, and they're perforated. It's that time of year where you leave out the house in the morning, it's 60 degrees, you come back in the afternoon and you're well into the 80s. So your gear has to perform. It's got to do what it says on the label. It's got to keep you warm. It's got to allow airflow. It's got to do so many things. Had a few guys in the comments ask me about or suggested I get a vibration dampener for my quad lock weatherproof wireless charging head. And I want to tell you guys, I have one and I do use it. I transferred it from another bike that I had, so I've had no issues with this phone at all. None. That's the other thing, cruise control. I just put on cruise control to adjust my glove. Look, Ma, no hands. Let's get that cruise control off. I'm not a big proponent of cruise control. I've traveled long distance. I've done iron butts without motorcycles with the cruise control, so it's nice to have, but I could do without. We are on a motorcycle and it deserves our full and complete attention at all times. But you're not here for the lecture. Hopefully you're here for the conversation and you're enjoying it. Quick question for you motorcyclists out there with more than one motorcycle. Do you prefer one bike over the other? I know when I keep two in the shed, I usually have a preference, and it's not necessarily the one that's the newest edition. It depends on a few things. The time of day, the lighting it has, the time of year, the season. That fully fared Goldwing DCT Tour airbag that I ran for 4 years, that was my inclement weather winter bike. That fairing and that windshield, it gave you so much coverage. The flip side of that is when temperatures were 90 and humid, wasn't a very fun bike to be on unless you were getting a ton of airflow, and that's relative to the huge fairing. Now I ran the 6th generation. These guys on the 5th generation, that huge bulbous, the older model ones, I can only imagine because they had so much more coverage. Riding right into the sun today. You really have to be extra careful that you don't run up on another car, or even worse, have another car run up and hit you from behind. You guys have a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Hopefully you got everything you wanted. You're in great health and your family's safe. And you're basking in the love and the appreciation that your children will offer. This is GB Winging It. And I am out.